Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So if you watched my last video, which was a what's in my carry-on bag video, you would know that I went to Arizona to go visit my grandparents and I had such a good time there. I vlogged a lot of the trip and I'm going to have that up soon for you guys. But I wanted to show you some of the things that I got there. So in Phoenix, there is this store called Last Chance. I think it's actually called Last Chance Bargain Shoes and Apparel. This store is owned by Nordstrom. And if you've ever been to a Nordstrom Rack, it's kind of like the outlet of Nordstrom Rack. So it's like Nordstrom Rack, Last Chance. So the things that they have there are, you'll find like a lot of designer items or a lot of like regular items, but they're marked down a ton because it's basically the last chance to get them before they go into the dumpster probably. I don't know what they do with them, but you can find anything here from like really like old beat up shoes that aren't really that good of a name brand for like $5. Or you can find brand new Ferragamo. You can really go any type of way. You can find a lot of designer clothes there, handbags, everything. So it's a really cool place to go, and because it's such a cool place to go and such a cheap place to buy designer stuff, there's always a big line if you go in the morning. So the place opens at 10 o'clock in the morning. The first day that we went, we got there around 10:15 because there was a ton of traffic. And since everybody had been letting the doors, everything was kind of picked over. So I didn't really find that much that day. And then we went back on a Monday because we figured some people would be getting back to work and everything like that. But it was still packed, and we got there around 9:15. So we got there 45 minutes before they opened, and we waited outside the gates. And there were tons of people already there when we got there. So I know people had been waiting for an hour already by the time we got there. But we finally got into the store. Basically, when you line up out there, they will bring you down these stairs, and then you can stand in front of the gates, but they're real strict about like once they let the gates up, you can't go and rush, you can't go push people. It's like a really cool thing to see because they'll be like, everybody needs to stand back and stay where you are. Nobody moves past me or my employees. And then they start walking backwards and like the whole herd just comes into the store. And it's crazy to see because these women and these men are like just grabbing at things, like pushing people out the way. And it gets kind of chaotic, but they have like a really good handle on it to make sure that nobody gets hurt. But I know you can get kicked out the day for running or for like pushing or stuff like that. But these people go at it. So when I got there, I went straight for the purses this time. And this lady was like full out, like in there. She was like in the bin, like ruffling through purses, like pulling them out. Like she was in it. Like she had been there before. She knew what she was going for. She knew what she was looking for. Like she was in the zone. And I was just watching her for a few minutes because I was kind of like just, whoa. But it's just a crazy place to be, but you can find some really good things there. So I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I got. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I got is this Longchamp Les Playages bag. I believe that this is the medium size, but I'm not really sure. Like if you have one, you can correct me if this isn't the medium size, but I think that that's what this is. This one is relatively clean on the inside. A lot of the things that you'll find there will have been used before, or most of the Longchamp bags that they had didn't have straps to them. But yeah, the inside of it is relatively clean. It needs to be cleaned out again before I use it. But I am going to keep this and I am going to use it. I thought it'd be nice and handy to have. And I've wanted a Longchamp bag for a long time now, but I haven't purchased one because I feel like the prices are really high for just to be a canvas bag. Like that's all it is. It's just a canvas bag with like little leather handles on it. So I didn't feel like spending the money for what it is necessarily. And I understand you pay for the brand, I get that. But it was really nice finding this because I was probably going to buy one anyway eventually. And this was $29.97. Awesome price for this. I was so happy that I found this. There were some like actually really good designer bags in there. I saw some like Alexander Wang bags. They had Burberry bags. They had some like really torn down Givenchy bags. They had some MCM bags. All types of stuff, but I didn't really go for that because I felt like it was still kind of overpriced for the condition that it was in. Like some of them, they didn't have a handle to them. And I didn't want to pay like $300, even though the bag might have been like $2,000 to start with, if I can't really use it. Anyway, the next Longchamp bag that I got is this little backpack, and I thought this was so cute. And this one is brand new. But I thought that this was adorable. Like, how cute is this going to be, guys? Just carrying stuff around, like maybe in the summertime. I just thought this was such like a fresh and vibrant color. And it's got these adjustable straps on the bottom so I can make it as long as I want to. I love a good backpack. That's one thing about me. And I like that this one's super tiny so you don't feel like you're lugging around a ton of stuff. But the inside is brand new. I don't know how much of it you can actually see because it doesn't really open that wide. But I love that these fold up. I think this is just the cutest thing. And this one was $20.97. awesome, awesome price. Okay, so the next thing, I'm gonna move on to the shoes. I got 2 pair of shoes from there, and the first one is the one that I'm most excited about, so I'm gonna show it to you first. Okay, so these are Burberry heels. They are so cute. I actually saw these on, I think it was the Saks website a while ago, and I love them because they have this like big acrylic heel and it's see-through. These I just thought were so pretty. And when I looked them up, they retailed for about $959, I think it said. Either that or like $995 or something. Okay, so the Nordstrom Rack tag is actually still on these. Like I said, they come from Nordstrom Rack stores around the country, and then they get delivered to Last Chance. So this Nordstrom Rack tag says that they were $959.99 as the compare at price. Like, they're not always accurate on that, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to what these retail for. And I got these for $142.97. Normally, I probably wouldn't pay that much for heels because I don't really wear heels that often. But I just thought that these were so cute. And the fact that I had seen them before and actually loved them, like, I just thought that this was such a good find. Another thing that I saw that I didn't buy there was a pair of pointed toe Jimmy Choos. And I was really looking for a pair because I saw some that were really cute. So anyway, the shoes that I found had this really pointed toe to them, and they were gorgeous, but the toe was crooked because they had been used before, and like the bottom was like ripped to shreds. And that's one thing that you have to look out for, is just really like check the bottoms of the shoes if you do go shop there, and check and make sure what condition they're in, because nothing there is returnable and you always want to be careful. But these ones haven't been worn, it looks like. The bottom is perfectly in shape. It doesn't look like anybody's walked in these before. There's like little scratches and stuff on the suede, but that's okay. That doesn't really bother me. Overall, I just really like these. Like, these heels are just something else. I think that these are amazing. I'm so excited about these. And then the last thing that I got, for anybody that knows me, they know that I used to be obsessed with Tory Burch shoes, and I still am a little bit. I don't tend to buy Tory Burch shoes as often anymore, just because I don't really wear them. I'm in like a casual work environment right now. But I got these pointed toe Tory Burch heels, and I thought that these were just so cute. And I like wedges because they make me feel more stable, because I don't really wear heels, and these make me feel comfortable. These ones do have the Nordstrom Rack sticker on them, but I can't tell how much they were because the Last Chance sticker is over it. So I don't know how much these retail for, but I got them for $44.97. I thought that was a really good deal. I just think that these are adorable. They're still like tied together from the thing from the store. Anyway, I didn't buy a ton of stuff there, but I felt like it was definitely worth going because we just saved so much money. Okay, and then I got one more thing, which is this pair of white marble looking sunglasses. I thought that these were so cute. Originally, I was going in to look for designer sunglasses, but I did not get to the sunglass rack on time, and everything was gone by the time I got there. But they had these Quake Sunglasses, and they were only $8.95. They were $8.97, and I just figured that these were worth it. I haven't even tried them on yet, so I don't even know if I look ridiculous in these or not. But I thought they were worth it for like $9. But that's all that I got at Last Chance. I am so ready to go back there again. They just had such good deals. Definitely, if you are in the Phoenix area and you like to shop for discounts like I do, go check out Last Chance. It is on Camelback Road in Phoenix. Definitely look it up and go there. It's 100% worth it. Even if you just go to see what the people are like and to see what the crowd is like, it's a really cool experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you can see the vlogs that I'm going to put up about this trip. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.